How's it going, everybody? Odyssey64 here, back with another episode of the Splatoon 2 training arc here on the channel. This time we are finally out of the nozzle nose territory, and we have finally reached the squeezer set of weapons. There's only two of them, starting with the normal squeezer. The stats for the weapon and the gear I'll be using for the majority of these videos are on screen right now. If you guys have been enjoying the content, leaving a like down below and subscribing to the channel would be very appreciated. Now, this is 100% a ranked mode weapon. You would never see a Stingray and a Splash Wall in the same set if it wasn't a ranked weapon. And I kinda killed myself there, that's great. I forgot how long the duration of the Stingray is. Yeah, and Splash Wall, it's 100% a... Oh, so this is the... So we're dealing with Tentamissile spam now, great. Yeah, so the squeezer actually has a fun little mechanic. Although you can hold down the button, you can have more powerful, longer range shots if you just tap it. Which is really cool. And I hope more weapon gimmicks like this show up in the future of Splatoon, which there probably will be. We are currently being destroyed by a team with 2 chargers because I see that Splooshomatic Neo possibly farming no, I'm not doing that. Possibly farming Tentamissiles. Yeah, so having a longer shot compared to a shorter burst is really nice. There's nothing I really could have did about that, but... Yeah, out of the semi-automatics, I definitely think that... Actually don't... I mean, in Turf War, this weapon doesn't necessarily seem as good, but... Like, it definitely doesn't seem as good in Turf War as it probably has in, any ranked mode, like Rainmaker or Tower Control, because I can see this having a lot of use there. So I probably will give it a couple extra points for its utility in ranked modes. Wow, okay. These aren't just any wannabe charger mains. These are straight. These are the real deal. Okay. Alright. Well, there was that. I definitely don't think with this weapon I can contribute as much as I could with, let's say, the foil squeezer, which will be the next and final weapon of the semi-automatics. So... Yeah, so having 2 different firing modes for 2 different situations while the map's reset. Okay, but yeah, having 2 different types of firing utility is very nice. Oh, we're going to Wahoo World. That's great. But yeah, so the 2 firing rates is nice. The sub and special weapon this is like a heavy ranked weapon. So it doesn't necessarily have a bunch of utility. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it for this weapon. I mean, it's just really ranked heavy, and I don't really see, like, it probably doesn't really see much... I mean, this weapon definitely... I've actually never seen this weapon, or at least not in a long time, ever since it first came out. But you definitely see Foil Squeezer a lot more. Yeah, so it's moments like this where the extra range of the more powerful shot definitely comes in handy. Alright, so it takes, like, at least with main power-up. I'm not sure if main power-up increases damage or range. But it definitely does seem to take out in 3 shots, which is pretty good. Like, I was afraid it was going to be, like, really underwhelming. Oh, let's put up a splash wall. I'm just gonna sit here. Oh yeah, and that's why we use the second firing mode. Can I get one splat with the Stingray? That's all I want. Yeah, that's splat. Yeah, the splash wall makes this a very oppressive weapon, but the special is not doing wonders for it. At least not for Turf 4. Again, and I'll probably say this a couple times. That was really nice. And I'll say a couple more times, I definitely think that this is a heavily ranked-based weapon, because of the splash wall and the Stingray. I think it's more so the Stingray than anything. I'm just gonna sit here. The splash wall's so oppressive. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that was really good. Are we winning? Possibly. No, we're definitely not winning now. Now that our whole team got wiped. Yeah, we definitely didn't win that one. But that was a better showcase of the weapon, though. Showcasing the long-range mechanics of it a little bit more. All you have to do is just rapidly tap ZR instead of holding it. So, if you are indeed using a button with a turbo controller, this is a weapon that, this weapon could be very destructive if you use, like, a turbo controller instead to, like, rapidly mashing it by, like, just holding down the button, because I've used it with this weapon. It is really fun. I'm not using it right now, but I may bring it out for the next and final semi-automatic, and then we move on to rollers, and that's going to be great. I mean, foil squeezer is literally just the squeezer, but more, it has more utility. So, if I wasn't on this Mac Mini, I'd be probably doing 4 matches, each 2 of each version of the weapon. Or I don't know. I mean, I don't really know what I would do, honestly. That's just... Oh, and they got a DC. Oh, well. Well, what do you do? I mean, 3v4 is still winnable. Yeah, I don't really know the art of using Stingray, so, Oh, come on. Oh, that was really nice. Yeah, so we've kind of pushed them back now, but the Flingza roller is kind of doing Tentamissile spam, which, I mean, you get used to it. Aw, I almost got him. Oh well. Well, it definitely doesn't seem to be like turning in their favor anytime soon. So, there's that. There we go. Just predict where they roll. It's that simple. Yeah, I knew I was done. I was low. Alright, so I'm gonna go up here. Oh, that... I could have gotten them both. I definitely could have gotten them both, and that was another good example of, the alternate firing modes. Because if I was just short range or just long range... Alright, GG, sorry about your disconnected teammate, but hey, it is what it is. Alright. Not a bad showcase of the normal squeezer, if I do say so myself. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, definitely make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And ring that notification bell so you do not miss another episode of the Splatoon 2 Training Arc when those episodes air on the channel. And right after this, we'll have the foil squeezer, and that'll be it for the semi-automatics. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that one, and then we'll get to move on to my favorite class, the rollers. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Odyssey64, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.